Good to see you.
Thank you.
How's the campaign going right now? It seems like
I've been very busy.
Very busy.
No, you bring that up, and it's actually I've been tweeted at so terribly with people accidentally thinking or searching for the first Hillary to come up in the search bar, and I guess I must be right up there with Hillary Clinton. And I mean, there are people who love me accidentally, and there's people who really don't. So it's been kind of funny. I should keep like a running. Some of them are really inappropriate, so I can't retweet them, but I'm very tempted to. But people are passionate, man.
If you had to choose Charles or Dave as your running mate to be your vice president,
oh gosh,
you only could choose one.
Purely based on personality type, Charles and I are very similar, and Dave is way more, like, he's not as type A.
Right.
So I would pick Dave.
Okay.
Just purely personality type.
Because you used to be a little yin and yang there.
Yeah, a little yin and yang.
Yeah, I think so. I think
that's a hard question, though.
It is hard and puts you in a tight spot, doesn't it?
Charles would understand.
I like to ask those questions, though. The ones that, real journalists ask.
Yes.
I think whether Hillary, because we're watching all these conventions happening, I think whether she wins or not, she's going to have a hard time, because I think she'll be the first woman president, which means there'll be flack because she's a woman to some degree. Don't you think? I mean,
I hope not. I mean, I'm really not. I don't say that in who I'm picking, because.
Yeah, and all that aside, all the politics aside, like,
I hope not. Yeah. I mean, I know that there's still some of that, unfortunately, but I don't know. I feel like it should just be, you just should vote who you think's going to do the best job.
Yeah.
Not based on gender, Yeah,
and at the end of the day, and listen, again, not picking sides here because they're both so different, but support them, whoever it is, because I think we'll all have to come together afterwards.
That is something. I agree with that 100%, because that's something I was told and taught very, very early on in my life, is to pray for your leaders. Right. Because just like anybody, you pass walking down the street, you have no idea what burdens other people are carrying around, and I just think really choosing kindness is never a bad decision, and choosing to pray for your leaders, whether you agree or disagree with their policy, is important, because we're all human beings first.
That's life also. Don't you feel like, aside again for the political realm, just loving each other with whatever it is that we have, that we bring to the table, and I think obviously the world would be a better place if we all did that. Which brings us to Love Remains, the new album.
Yes, that was a great segue.
I know, right?
Because that sums up exactly why I made this record. Is I felt like it was my way of really trying to grow, not only as a person, but to love people better, and to show them this side of me, and wanting to be a positive and uplifting place for people to go to find music. For the whole family,
Boyz II Men love it.
Oh my gosh.
They tweeted you.
Y'all, I literally wanted to jump out of the moving bus and run around. I mean, my young self, and now still my 30-year-old self right now talking to you, is freaking out about that. I mean, I know every single song of theirs, like front to back. And not only did they say thanks for the shout out, they plugged the record. They gave it, like, in all caps, Love Remains, out July 29th. I was like, oh my gosh, I loved you before. I love you so much more now.
Yeah.